Jamming once again from the Mommy Dome.
Whoop, whoop.
This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Gamefly.com.
Game Flea Flu Fly.
Game Flea Flu Fly, or just Gamefly.com. That is the video game rental system that delivers right to your door and now directly to your PC.
Get out.
Yeah, you can just press buttons and start playing games.
Nothing. I wish everything in life were that simple.
That would be the shit, wouldn't it?
Just push a button and it gets delivered straight to your computer or
you know
to
that's
your game
coming, though,
system.
right? You know that's coming.
Just life in general.
Life in general is going in that direction. You're just gonna, you're not gonna have to do much. You're just gonna be, everything's gonna be like, here it is. Just press a button.
And that's why I love Gamefly, because you and I can sit on our couch, which is our favorite place to be together, in our matching forever lazies, and we can play games together.
Thug out. We just play games.
Yeah, real talk. Thug out.
I like to do that. I like to play games like that. I think
love
our
it.
muscles in the future, I'm saying not just ours, I mean societies are just going to deteriorate.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, and everybody will just one day just be in diapers and forever lazies, and you'll be controlling like buttons with your mouth, like woo, like when you see, you ever see the people like in wheelchairs who just go like they blow into a tube and that makes it move. That's how we're going to do everything. I
don't even want that. I just want thought control.
Just think about it.
Just blink or think, and then bam.
Well, until that point, you got Gamefly.com /mom. If you go to Gamefly.com /mom, you're being offered a 15-day free trial of Gamefly.
Free. That's FREE.
2 E's for a double dose of that free.
Get out.
Yeah, man. And you can give Gamefly a shot. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to love it.
If you like, I love killing games. I love to kill people.
Yeah.
And they got Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 on there. You can kill stuff, shoot stuff.
Yeah, all the what's the thug one? We have a copy of it. Where you're a gangster,
one?
You know what I mean? Oh, like Grand Theft Auto, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a classic.
All the versions of that. You can rent it. You can get it on Xbox, PS3, 3DS, Wii, everything.
And you don't have to commit to buying the game.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Of course, you can just try stuff all the time. Because some games, too, like if you just want to sample it.
Wish we could try husbands like that. What?
It's so rude.
Why?
Because that's just rude as shit to say that.
No. All right. So what?
Anyways.
I'm rude.
Once again, the offer is Gamefly.com /mom, M-O-M, because we're your mommies.
Yeah.
And you get a 15-day free trial. Sounds pretty good, right?
That sounds awesome.
Listeners, if you listen on iTunes, please hit subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and you'll get every episode automatically delivered to your iTunes account.
How easy is that? That way you don't have to search for us.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for Tommy and me to tweet it.
Why can't you just sub that shit, man?
Yeah, easy peasies.
Our website, yourmomshousepodcast.com, has everything centralized, everything you need to know about your mommies.
Including
their dates,
tour
videos,
dates. Yes.
Everything. Speaking of tour dates, you can catch us together, which is not that common. We're usually out on our own. Ontario Improv.
Yeah.
March 30th through April 1st. That's going to be
Ontario, California, not Ontario, Canada.
That's right. Ontario.
Those are two different. I was born in Ontario, Canada.
I know.
But this is Ontario, California.
The IE bitch, Inland Empire. We will be at the Ontario Improv March 30th through April 1st. Look online for tickets today, because this is airing Friday. I'm at Hilarities in Cleveland, so
that's coming right up.
That's as in immediately right now. If you're listening to this
true.
And you're in Cleveland, I'm in Cleveland.
Crazy.
I'm at Hilarities, and then in a couple weeks I'll be at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club in San Antonio, Texas, March 14th through 18th. That is the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club.
And
San Antonio. And Christina,
I'm going to be at the Pittsburgh Improv March 22nd through 26th. And that's March 22nd through 26th in Pittsburgh, PA. And I will be having a very special MC guest that week. My very good friend, Susie Meister. You may know her from Road Rules 6 Australia. She and I were on that cast together. And she and I will be performing together all week. You got to come and see it. It's phenomenal. And she's very funny.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Very cool.
Susie's very cool.
So
very
come
funny.
on out.
You'll enjoy it.
Whoop, whoop.
P-Berg, ready to do this?
Let's do this!
This is big time!
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone love into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pazsitzky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Have you met any nice boys in the salon?
Oh, pretty nice.
I mean, any nice queer boys. Do you fool with any of them?
And Ida, you know I dig women.
Don't tell me that.
Christ, let's not go through this again.
All those beauticians and you don't have any boy dates?
I don't want any boy dates.
Oh, honey, I'd be so happy if you turned Nellie.
Ain't no way. I'm straight. I mean, I like a lot of queers, but I don't think they're equipment, you know? I like women.
But you could change. Queers are just better. I'd be so proud if you was a fag and had a nice beautician boyfriend. I'd never have to worry.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
When I snap
worry
my
that you
fingers,
work
I
in
want you
an
to sit down on
office.
this big fucking tent
Have
pole, and I want you
children.
to sit down all the
Celebrate
way.
wedding anniversary.
No hesitation. You get that thing lined up with that butthole, and you sit straight down all the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while, you know.
This is a classic. This is a Mom's House classic.
It's been a while.
You know what I want. Now give it to me. Now give it to me.
Give it to him, goddammit.
Damn it.
Well, the dude's at. Oh, where this dude's at. Oh, where this dude's at. Well, the dude's at. Oh, where this dude's at.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the dude's at.
Dude.
Well, I'm looking for dudes.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
looking for dudes. Can you help me find some dudes?
There's a lot of people have been asking, you know.
Oh, where this dude's at.
Every day.
Where? Dude.
I'm looking for dudes.
Classic
Every day.
music.
Every single day of my life since the dudes have premiered. I get texted, I get emailed, I get tweeted,
Oh, yeah.
I get it all. Everybody.
It's the question America is asking, and some downloads in Saudi Arabia and Qatar.
And you want to know the answer?
What's the answer, Tom?
Only Casey knows.
Only Casey. He's so secretive about the dudes.
He doesn't like to share.
I think her suit knows where the dudes are at. That's the song we played before.
Oh.
When I say sit on it, you sit on it. No hesitation.
Yeah.
I want you thinking cock thoughts.
Oh, this one's so scary.
It's a very scary one.
Uh-oh.
That's some dungeon fucking going on right there.
Uh-oh. You better think those cock thoughts. Oh, my God. This is so... Oh, my God.
This song should come with chains and rope. You know?
Oh, my gosh. It's hard to listen to.
Yeah.
I like, I Know What Boys Like.
Yeah. It's a good jam.
This is all Pursuit. They have an album. We bought this from MySpace a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
I'm gonna fuck that hole until you can't fucking see straight.
What?
Wow.
All right.
Really?
Thank you.
How hard?
Fuck you like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Well, all right then. What's your name?
I'm gonna fuck you raw.
Okay.
He knows where the dudes are at.
Oh.
Yeah.
Without question.
Yeah.
If you guys were really wanting to know where the dudes are at, these guys definitely know.
Oh, this
man.
one's...
I see where your eyes are focused. I see what you're looking at.
Yeah, that's a classic. This one fits you.
Yeah, it's good.
Hungry.
You look hungry.
Hungry.
I have something that can satisfy that.
So Pursuit is it's an industrial bear band.
Yeah.
I believe from
A
San
bear
Francisco.
group. Yeah.
And I believe you can buy their CD probably somewhere online. If this music tickles your fancy,
Open your mouth.
there's a CD you can buy.
Yeah. There's your Pursuit, man.
Pursuit. Oh, this is the one. This is my jam right here. Turn this shit up in headphones. Okay.
I know what boys like.
Okay.
What's that?
I know what guys want.
What is it?
Yeah.
I know what boys like.
Like dudes.
I've got what boys like.
Okay.
Dudes.
Ma to the D.
Dudes.
Let's do
I know what boys like.
Okay.
I know what guys want.
He does. I believe him.
I've seen them looking. I make them want me.
Yeah.
I like to tease them. They want to touch me. Never let them.
Oh,
So
I never.
good,
I know
yeah.
what boys like.
He taunts those boys.
I know what guys want.
Jesus.
Taunts them.
Well,
Boys like.
there you go.
This is a
If
good
you're-
song,
If you're a
actually.
dude
Yeah.
and you like dudes and you're into aggressive fucking,
Yes.
you don't own this yet, what are you waiting for, man?
Yeah, Hirsute Pursuit. Get it.
Pursuit. Shout out to Brent Weinbach.
Oh, he brought this to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So much different.
100% credit to Brent
I'll let you.
for knowing about this.
So good.
Oh.
All right, man.
There aren't
I
many
know what boys like.
bear industrial bands out there.
Yeah.
I think Hirsute Pursuit might be the first of its
I
kind.
know what boys
Absolutely.
like.
But there's a need for it. There's
I
a
know
huge
what's on
market
your
for
mind.
this. Remember
Anyway,
when we were
wow.
listening to this album? We had this in the car on the way to Phoenix, Arizona,
Yeah.
a couple of years back. And we tried listening to the whole thing the whole way through, and it got so aggressive.
It's really aggressive.
We both got dirtied out. We
Yeah.
felt so...
It was really like you.
Yeah.
You kind of felt like, hey, did the other guys know you were recording?
Yeah,
the
somebody's
guys that were
dead.
screaming and stuff.
Yeah.
Did they know you were recording this to sell?
There's a lot of blood everywhere. and-
Yeah, a lot of cum.
feces.
And there's fake cum on the CD cover.
So
Just so you
aggressive.
know.
I dare candy. I laugh right.
There's nothing else like this. You won't hear many females recording stuff like this. This is an exclusively dude.
Yeah.
This is where the dudes are at. Hirsute Pursuit.
Casey,
There it is.
you out there?
It's dedicated to
Are
you,
you
buddy.
finally going to tell us
I don't know.
what
Well,
basement you keep these guys in?
dudes are so aggressive, aren't they? It's just
Boys
yeah,
like me.
yeah.
I see you're sad now.
I see you're sad now.
All right. God. that is
Dude, courtship
so
is
much.
so
man.
easy.
That is just so
Time I
much.
mean it.
All right.
This time I mean it. He was fucking around the other times.
Yeah.
He sounded pretty serious in the rest of the song.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
What is that from?
Is there a cell phone or something nearby?
No.
Are we too close?
I don't think so, man. That's not good. Really annoying.
We almost lost our mommy cool.
Yeah, that was really, really annoying, man.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
All right.
Well, you fixed it. You did a good job.
We're going to have to do some post-audio
Yeah.
splicing and cutting. God damn it.
Yeah.
So, big shout-out to everybody listened to the last episode 43. Oh, and just to explain, because we get asked all the time, why does it say 40-something when you guys are 3 episodes in? Because we did 40 episodes at Death Squad, and you can always check out those episodes at deathsquad.tv. That's DEATHSQUAD.
And I believe they're on iTunes. If you go to Death Squad on iTunes.
Yeah, you can go to iTunes, but you can also, if you go to deathsquad.tv,
You can
it's kind of
see,
centralized, and you can
yeah.
see, it has the video, it has an MP3 player if you want that, or you can go, of course, to iTunes, and if you look in Death Squad,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of
And
your
you can
mom's
see
house.
how the mommies began. How we used to do it back
Absolutely.
in the day. Back in
Yeah.
a sweaty house of Red Band. In the summertime of a year ago we started. Remember that? And
Before we got to Blue Band.
before we got to the Blue Band, it
Yeah.
was just a house in the valley. And
Yep.
3 douchebags and some microphones. Now we're down to 2 douchebags and some microphones.
Whoa. So there's 40 episodes there that you can check out. Anyways, big shout out to everybody that let us know that banging meth means shooting up.
Thank you guys.
We didn't know, and we thought that he was meaning, people smoke it, bang up. Thought he was saying, in other words, another way of saying smoking, he was making a distinction. That is the comic Jamie.
Jamie Utley, yes.
Yeah, who was featured yesterday, or no, a few days ago now, on a podcast where Christina interviewed him, and then he talked about
He was smoking crack.
smoking crack, and we talked about other drugs. So banging meth, big ups to everybody that bangs meth out there. Also, I made a mistake when I was discussing the Tourette's teens. I said that that the teens were all Americans, and of course the first girl was British.
All right.
And so that was the whole thing. We were talking about the distinction between the Brits and the American kids, and how the American kids were racist and the Brits weren't.
Yeah.
But the first girl that they played, I blanked out when I was on the show yesterday. I was like, oh, they're all American. They're not.
Well, because it was so funny.
It was, and it was, it was a great time. We had a blast with those kids.
Those Tourette's.
Fucking camp.
She is. I kept
The
thinking
best
about
kid
her
ever.
all day today.
Oh my God, I couldn't stop.
Fucking camp.
Aggressively,
She hates it.
she gives you the example. That's my favorite because she's giving you an example and she says it as aggressively as possible.
Yeah.
It's like almost like she hates being at Tourette's camp.
Fucking camp.
Of course she hates it. With all these lunatics screaming around her every day. They can't sleep. How do they sleep at night?
I don't know.
Everybody in the cabin.
Everybody, and she's just like, "Are you having a good time here?" And she's like,
Fucking camp.
Fucking camp.
"Oh, she sells it so hard.
Yeah.
I love that kid." Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, you pointed out that I just stopped snoring again out of nowhere.
Can I? Oh,
How happy
so
are you about
excited.
that?
It's about time. I mean, for some reason, the apparatus you used wasn't working. And now we're back in business, and I slept the last 2 nights like an angel.
Isn't that crazy?
You gotta wonder why.
I think maybe I was congested for a little while there. I don't
What
know.
were you doing? Were you
Partying.
banging meth?
I was banging meth every day,
Yeah. That's what happens.
It does happen. It happens all the time.
But I'm
So-
happy. Finally, we slept, and I don't have to hate you. So I don't have to
Thank you.
seethe quietly in my sleep
Yeah.
or my lack of sleep.
And I don't have to feel that hatred and resentment.
Do you feel it in your sleep?
Absolutely.
You feel it when I'm like, fucking wake up.
Yep.
And I shake you hard like that?
I can feel it. I can feel it incredibly.
Yeah.
Fucking camp.
That's exactly how I feel.
Well, it's your fault for snoring. I don't care if you're asleep or not. It's
I
still
know.
your fault.
Yeah, I mean, you're in control of everything when you're asleep.
Well, I still blame you.
I know. So yeah, and I bought different types of apparatus, different products.
Yeah.
On the market, and I still am. I'm still a believer in mouth guards that make your lower jaw sit forward.
But this is the same exact one you were using before.
Same exact
which
one.
is so weird because you molded like a bunch of other ones.
And I have new ones from a different company that I haven't even tried yet.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Yeah, they might be even
We'll
better.
see. Let's stick to what works right now.
Yeah, we will.
Jeez.
We will.
Don't fuck up my life already.
I'm not. I'm just saying it's exciting that
Make
we
you
can
sleep
try.
outside.
We can try a new product.
It is exciting. It's too bad I don't have any problems like that. I'm pretty perfect.
You are pretty perfect. You got beautiful hair.
Oh, I have such beautiful hair. I had my hair trimmed today.
Yeah.
A beautiful new.
How much was that
haircut.
wig? That's a nice
What?
weave.
It's
you got.
not a weave. Stop telling them it's a weave.
You guys got to hit up Christina.
No,
on Twitter.
It's not a fucking.
Tell her she's got. Oh, speaking of Twitter, please.
good hair.
Our good friend Jeff Tate taped Ferguson.
All right, on.
Yesterday, I went with him. It was a great time, and his Twitter handle is Jeff Tate 96, and it's GEOFFTATE. Geoff Tate 96. Hit him up on Twitter and say, congrats on Ferguson. Love the denim on denim.
Yeah, because that's all he wears.
All he wears is denim.
So ridiculous.
He's big at D&D. So if you get a chance, Jeff Tate 96 on Twitter, tell him congrats and that you love the denim on denim.
Yeah.
He stole Leno's outfit to wear on Ferguson. Just denim,
Yeah. Well, that's
Happy
right.
for
That is a Leno aesthetic.
Yeah, it is.
That
Totally.
stupid button down. It's the same one. It's like a light denim color.
That's how he rolls,
It's
man.
so bizarre. And sometimes he likes the embroidery.
Give him the love. Oh, yeah.
He likes the embroidery on the pockets.
Jeff doesn't fuck
boy.
around with that shit.
Oh,
We
Tate.
also wanted to give a shout out, by the way, to our international listeners.
Yeah.
We were going through our international downloads, and god damn, man, there are places you don't
So
expect.
bizarre.
Qatar, and India, Saudi Arabia, Germany, Sweden, Peru, Mexico.
What about Hungary? Was Hungary representing?
I don't think I saw Hungary on the list.
Oh, shit.
I saw it in Singapore, the Philippines. It's all over, man. I mean, there's places, obviously some of those are places with military bases.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
thinking.
there's also, they're out there, man. Latvians.
We have a huge Latvian audience.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What's up? Big shout out to Latvia. Love you guys.
That's so...
Fucking Cam.
So yeah, that's awesome. Now you guys might not know this. We discussed yesterday that we were on Real Housewives of Orange County, and some of you might be like, "Oh, what's up with that?"
Yeah, what was up with that?
What was up with it? We didn't know that was going to be on.
No,
but we are kind of reality show junkies.
Kind of. I'd say look at the DVR. It's
Yeah.
like 63% full of just crap that we love. And we like the crap of the crap. I mean, we don't even watch network reality shows. Like, we don't watch The Bachelor. We don't watch...
No, none of the
Top
network
Chef.
shows.
No. We like bottom of the barrel, fucking Bravo, TLC. We love the Braxton Family Values.
There's a lot
Jersey
of reality.
Shore,
Hoarders.
VH1, all that shit.
Taboo, all that
T.I.
shit.
and Tiny. Yeah, we watch all of it, and we love it.
So we figured, why not discuss it a little bit on this show?
Hell yeah, girl.
We'll bring you a new segment we like to call Real Talk.
Real talk, fuck me, girl, fuck you. Real talk, how the fuck is real talk, how the fuck is...
That's the intro to Real Talk.
And that is, of course, a very famous R. Kelly jam.
Yeah, R. Kelly jam, Real Talk. That was, I think you can give a lot of credit to that song's prominence to our good friend Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Who featured that video quite a while back. And
Martin.
I mean, R. Kelly's obviously well known, but
Martin, remember when
Oh, shit.
he calls to it?
that shit is ridiculous. That is one of the most ridiculous things.
And
There's so many great lines.
But then he also had that series.
I don't know why you fuck with them old jealous no man having assholes anyway. Real talk.
That's so good. And then he had the series of Coming Out of the Closet. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Oh, it's crazy, man.
Well, R. Kelly is a true talent, and he lent us that song for our intro.
You call my mama's house and what? I'm sick of this bullshit. Girl, fuck you.
Yeah, you don't even have to rhyme anymore.
Oh, that's fantastic. So here's one that you brought to our attention.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Yes.
Hope you enjoy.
Which one is this?
We'll discuss it here in a second. Well, you just
Do you want to set it up or just play it?
Let's play it and then we'll talk about it.
Inch-wide, and there are some health risks associated with this, in particular vaginal or bladder infections. And I can demonstrate it on this model here. So first, this is a side view of the pelvis. And this is the front, this is the back, and the thong comes around the bottom and wraps upward like this. Now, the issue is the material comes in contact with the rectum, and the bacteria on the rectal area can transfer onto the material and make its way forward towards the vaginal area, in particular the urethra.
You love that. You love that so much that you saved that, you recorded that, and you brought me into the other. You're like, you got to see this shit. So that's Dr. Oz.
Dr. Mehmet Oz.
Dr. Mehmet Oz
whatever his name is.
He had a little feature on his show about underwear.
Well, first of all, let's preface this by saying that the premise of every Dr. Oz episode is to terrify every housewife in America. Like, is your panties giving you, AIDS or whatever? And so this was the stern warning against wearing thong panties.
Right. Well, first they discussed, by the way, I mean, that one was just one of the, in this segment they discussed, like, how wide are your panties, how tight are your panties, how loose are your panties, what color are your panties.
But it makes sense. You said, look at the elastic band on your panties.
Yeah.
And if they're super loose,
that's bad.
It means you're a big fatty fat pants.
Yeah.
And that you got to stop eating hot dogs and mayonnaise.
Guess who's our super loose?
And the bacteria on the rectal area can transfer onto the material and make its way forward towards the vaginal area, in particular the urethra.
You really loved that she discussed the rectal area.
Well, because the big reason is that I am so fucking opposed to thongs and G-strings.
Yeah.
And I have been since the fucking thong song.
The thongs go up your ass.
They go.
I mean,
that's right.
We love the way they look. Men love the way.
It's kind of out of style now, though.
No,
isn't
but
it?
we love seeing ass cheeks,
Right.
a big fat ass.
Mhm.
A nice round fat ass,
Yeah.
and seeing. I mean, it is aesthetically always going to be appealing to see that ass in those underwear. But
I wish you would wear one.
if you think about it, how dirty it gets.
Oh, God.
Well, it can get very dirty with all the brown. That's what I mean.
That's why guys can't wear thongs. You could never rock a thong.
Yeah, because then you put your thong on, and then you it's up in your booty hole.
Well, that's why I prefer nice cotton fullbacks,
or
just a fullback. You can get nice boy panties, boy shorts.
Sure.
Nice cotton, because the material gives you urinary tract infections, Tommy.
I know what you're saying, Blanca.
You can't have it on there.
Shit.
I don't wear a thong. I mean, especially like, let's say, you have a runny doo-doo like that, and then you get the never-ending wipes.
Yeah.
You can't fucking rock a thong.
No.
That's gross.
That is gross.
Well, I'm glad that Dr. Oz is telling women to knock that shit off.
So if you're
Stupid.
wondering, they're telling you...
back, and the thong comes around the bottom and wraps upward like this. Now, the issue is the material comes in contact with the rectum, and the bacteria on the rectal area can transfer onto the material and make its way forward towards the vaginal area, in particular the urethra. Now, in women, we have a very short urethra, so the bacteria can go up into the bladder and cause urinary tract infections.
There are so many women who wear thongs now. Should they not be wearing thongs?
Well, if you're not prone to these infections, no, they'll be perfectly fine. Yeah. And I would say just for extra security, maybe wear regular underwear once a week.
Perfect. All right, thank you very much. Question number 3. Everyone's going to check this out now. I want you all checking on yourselves. Is your underwear too tight?
Too tight.
See?
Don't wear that tight underwear.
I like how
everybody.
Dr. Oz has to go, right? Like to everything. Like when your rectum gets into your vagina, and he goes, right. Like he can't laugh at all during any of this.
No. You found that. You were so excited when you heard that segment. So another show that we've become so addicted to is the Braxton Family Values.
Oh, it's the best.
The Braxton Family Values follows basically the Braxton sisters. Now, if you're not familiar with the Braxtons, I assume you know Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton is a huge... Unbreak my
Fucking camp.
Unchain these farts.
Yeah, that's one of her big hits.
Isn't that the big one?
That's her jam, right? What's her biggest jam? Unbreak My Heart, I think.
I think it's Unbreak These Farts. Yeah.
That's and she did You're Making Me High.
How does that one go, Tommy?
Let's see if we can.
And she's also known for wearing racy outfits on the
Sexy.
red carpet.
She's got a deep. Is this it here?
Kind of like your voice. Oh, this is her super suitor, Toni Braxton.
Here we go. Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, she's got a white bodysuit on in this video.
Of course. Oh yeah, this is a great video. Yeah.
She looks good too.
She's
Toni
gorgeous.
Braxton stayed looking good, man. She's been in this business like 20 years, right?
Yeah,
20
man.
plus years.
The whole family.
Got that deep.
Yeah. Do I sound like her, Tommy?
Very much. Don't you know that Monday that is the sun? All right. So,
but Toni,
we're just giving you making you familiar.
She also had some financial problems,
and she got sick. Yeah, she was supposed to work. She got a huge Vegas deal a few years ago, and then something happened. I think she got sick. She had to cancel.
She has lupus.
She has lupus, and she had to file bankruptcy and everything.
Yeah, and then she had a divorce that didn't help. I think
nothing helped. Yeah. So, anyways, huge star. Now, what you don't know is that she comes from a family of 5 sisters.
Let's see. There's Tamar, Tawanda,
Trisha,
Rudy, Theo.
What are the other ones' names?
Shlemiel, Shlemazel.
No, there's Toni, Tawanda, Tamar. Isn't there a Trisha?
I don't know. We gotta look it up.
Fuck. Whatever.
We turn her down. I can't hear you. God damn it. That's better, yeah. Tamar, Tawanda.
It's horrible. How do we not know their names?
Well, because,
All right, there's the one.
Fast.
There's the one that has the problem with the Mexican husband, Gabe.
Gabe, yeah.
Who's he married to?
He's married to the one that's in her own band.
I know, but can we fucking get their names? Jesus. All right. The one.
Ricky Bobby.
Anyways, the point is, they all started off as the Braxton Sisters band. That was how they started out. They were a group, and then whoever was like, "Oh, here's the fucking super talented one, Tony."
Yeah, and they pulled Tony out.
She became a superstar. So now they this show follows the five, and it's a great family dynamic where they all love each other, but they also they bicker, they fight like sisters would fight,
of course,
and
they see a therapist, which I love.
Yeah, they see a therapist. One of the things that that it's a big part of the show is that they what was I just blanked.
Well, you're talking about how the Mexican guy and what's her tits don't get along.
Yeah,
they all have bad relationships.
They all have bad relationships, but there's a good.
Okay, here they are. It's Tony, Trina, Tawanda, Tracy, Tamar, and then the mother is Evelyn Braxton.
Okay, so Trina is the one. Is which one? Is she the one that married, or the one that helped her to lose weight?
It's hard because I'm reading it right now.
All right. God damn it.
Tracy Braxton's the fat one.
Okay.
She's the one that she got pregnant when the Braxton sisters all had a record deal.
Yeah.
And she ended up getting pregnant when she was like 20 years old or something, young. And she chose to have the baby instead. And the record company was like, we can't have a pregnant girl in the Braxton sisters.
Right.
And so she got kind of booted out, left out.
And she still resents
And
them.
she still feels resentment. Yeah, but she's the funniest one, by the way. She's
By
like
far.
the coolest one.
Yeah, she's the coolest one. So there's all this crazy family drama.
Trina's the one with the Mexican guy.
Trina,
the party girl.
Okay, she has the Mexican husband who's a dog.
Yeah.
So, and if you follow reality shows, it doesn't actually even in scripted shows, but reality shows too. Everybody has to play a role,
right?
You know, so there's a role even in scripted shows, and like Tony's like the
older responsible
one who's also been super successful, and then like Tawanda is her assistant. And has marital problems too with her husband, and they're like he's like feels like he's stuck in the friend zone. He doesn't masturbate. He claims.
Shut up!
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that. I remember he wrote a book called The 69 Principles of Marriage or whatever, and he's like, "Get it? 69. I'm going to sell books."
No.
And she was like, "No, that's not gonna work."
Yeah, he doesn't work. He's like, I'm a writer, but he's also never sold a book. It was awesome.
Yeah, biggest problem is he's jobless.
Yeah,
so she's just like, I don't want to have sex with a limp dick.
Totally fucking ridiculous.
And he doesn't even look for work. Like, it's okay to be unemployed for a minute.
He won't do that. He won't do therapy. He won't do anything.
Yeah, he sucks.
And then whose is it? Trina's.
Trina is the party one. That's the married.
She's in a band.
Dude.
She's in her own band.
Yeah.
She has a husband who's cheated a bunch. Then.
Tawanda, we got that's her assistant.
So
Tracy's a fatty,
and then the villain, if you will, is Tamar. Now Tamar is the baby of the family. She's also married to Vincent Herbert, who happens to be a record executive who's extremely successful, and he's Tony's manager.
So it further complicates the relationships in the family.
Very much complicates it. Now, having worked on reality shows a bunch, and you having been on one, right?
Few. I did Road Rules. I did a Hitchhiker show.
You realize that a lot can be manipulated, particularly in post. And what we mean by that is that when you shoot a reality show, you have all this footage. You have much more footage than you need, and you have to shape a storyline, different acts, and create an episode. And sometimes in doing that, you manipulate the footage, and you can make something that somebody said that was totally just bland and had no meaning into a significant point.
Like people's reactions will be like, "What?"
Yeah, and they're reacting to like the milk spilling, and they'll make it sound like make it look like he's reacting to like what you look like or something.
Yeah,
like
or what they would do in Road Rules is that they do like the Frankenbite.
The Frankenbite's huge. The Frankenbite is when you take a string of words that could even be sentences that are said. It could even be on different days, and you chop them up. You put them together to sound like they were said as a sentence.
Right, like, Tawanda and I are going to get our nails done because she hates her husband. And the audio's all off, so you can hear it.
If you pay attention at all, you can hear where the pitch and everything, where they don't really do a good job a lot of times of syncing up to make it sound good. good because they'll pull bites from different room, like the person was in different areas.
Yeah, the room tone's totally off.
And then it'll be like, that's why I hate her so much.
Or,
like, the pitch will be all over the place.
What they did to us
We've
on
never liked my sister Twana. Yeah.
Tony Braxton is a cunt. And it doesn't even.
Yep.
What they did to us on Road Rules, I'll never forget. Susie and I were having a conversation. It was like the beginning of the season. It was like the first week, and it was the two of us on our backs. The shot was us walking away from camera, and they looped in audio of a conversation we had the last week of Road Rules. So,
totally manipulated.
Yeah, so it looks like she and I are like BFFs already. We just met like a day before, and then the audio makes it look like we've been fighting or whatever.
It's unbelievable,
stupid.
man.
It's so ridiculous.
They'll do anything for that.
But I will say, however, if you are an asshole in real life, you are an asshole on a reality show. And
that's another thing,
You can't
man.
hide it. You can't hide ugly. You can't hide what a piece of shit you are.
That all ties into Tamar Braxton.
As we were saying.
Like, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be like, if you're on one episode of something, it can make you look like you weren't, who you were is not you're represented on the show.
Sure.
But if you're on a season of a show,
yeah,
and there's 15, 20 episodes of the air, and you look like a dick, you're probably a dick, man.
Everyone, you're a piece of shit. That's how, like, Puck from The Real World, he'd always be like, I'm not the villain. Like, no, dude, you're consistently a piece of shit.
Right. Here's a little sample of some stuff from Tamar Braxton.
This is Tamar, yeah.
I don't give a damn if she was Beyonce and Madonna mixed together. I don't want to see nobody's background if they not there. Hello? Remember this? Do-do-do-do-do. Me, that's the girl over here who can sing. Remember that girl over here? I'm not talking to you. Get out of here. For real, Tamar, real. It tastes like... What it tastes like? Indescribable, isn't it? That tasted like asscrack.com. 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 I actually always wanted to have an Asian daughter, and I want to raise her as a black girl.
My sister Tamar wants to adopt an Asian baby, raise it as a black woman, and name it Disney. There's Prince, then there's the artist formerly known as Tamar.
I think that's hot. I think it's not. It's a mess. Anything. What you do, girl? I'm a background singer. That ain't hot.
These are all, every time you hear, like, who's that asshole? That's Tamar. There's other people speaking. Those are her sisters.
The normal people talking are her sisters.
Right now, one of her big beefs is that she's not a signed superstar artist, mostly because her husband, who is a record executive, and as we mentioned, Tony's manager, he's also Lady Gaga's manager.
Right.
So he's like fucking big shit. And she's like, how come I'm not the focus?
Right. Well, the difference between Tamar and Lady Gaga is that Lady Gaga writes things. I'm not saying she's great,
right,
but at least she does shit.
She does shit.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I think it's in this clip, you'll hear that he offered her a contract and she didn't sign it.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my fault that you're not a background singer. I would love for you to go up there and do-wop and take my part. I don't give a damn. That's a damn
not
nut.
cool.
A fool from outer space.
You know, y'all waking me up. All my sisters have the same issues with men. They are all a hot mess.
Period. I'm sorry, except for me.
They're all a hot mess except for me.
I have a fabulous life. I have a big-ass house, 3 cars. I fly first class all around the world. Some would say I have the perfect life, and those people are absolutely right. I have a lot of kids.
She says I have a lot of kids. Don't let that fool you. When she says she has a lot of kids, she means she has a lot of shoes. That's what she calls her shoes are her kids.
I have at least 20 Louis. I have a bunch of Christians. They speak to me. Like that they didn't like me, so I didn't adopt it. Do I have it on the wrong foot? When I'm on stage, all I can think about is, why am I doing this again? I need to be in the front, dropping it like it's hot. I'm so over this.org. I can't take it. If Tony waits too long, she's gonna be all dried up. Don't nobody want no old bag? Look, I'm sorry, I got sick in my mouth. Is she crazy? I would love to sit in the audience and watch the show and have a cocktail and watch.
She so resents Tony's success.
Oh, but yes,
like,
for sure.
So much.
Yeah.
She can't believe that Tony's the big star and she isn't.
Well,
she just can't get over it.
The difference is work and talent.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you might be wondering, hey, am I hearing .com and .org? And yeah, Tamar does this thing where she just tags everything she says with .com. Is that a big thing?
No, that used to be a thing. That was
When?
that was a big thing in like 2000.
Really?
Or 99. I'm telling you that was funny like 10 years ago.
That is some bull you know what.com. .com. It tastes like, that tastes like asscrack.com. Asscrack.com.
You don't listen.
You are really being over the top.
It's not over the top.com. It's the truth.com. You don't want to accept that.
You know what? Guess what? It is time for getittogether.com. Get it together.com. I am not playing the attack.com game. Yes, I'm not doing it. No, I'm really not. Let me tell you about a couple guys I was dating before him. Hotmess.org. For real. Hotmess for real. I'm so over this.org. I can't take it. And I don't get that. So I'm just like, .com.
Did she take a shit there?
No, she was expressing frustration, like, I'm so .com.
She is on. Can I tell you, Tamar is one of my least favorite kinds of human beings.
Well, I was waiting. We had this conversation where it's like, when are we going to be like shown the redeeming quality? Because a lot of times on shows, reality shows, you'll see an asshole, and then you get here's the redeeming quality.
Or the reason.
Right,
Here's
the reason
why
they're an asshole.
Somebody
right.
sucks as much as they
and
do.
There's one of the crazy things is that her husband's the executive producer of that show.
Oh.
So he knows how she's being portrayed. I mean, it's fucking terrible how they portray her on the show. She's a fucking asshole.
But part of her wants to be portrayed that way. If her husband's EPing that shit and she's like, no, go ahead. But I'm hoping that because he's ill in this season, he had to be hospitalized.
Yeah, it's sad. I don't like that.
So maybe she will develop a human soul.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
I hope so,
instead
too.
of being such a douchebag to everybody.
I really hope so,
And she's
too.
a really hypercritical person to all her sisters. Like, she criticizes the fuck out of them for everything. It's like, Tamar, just do your own thing. Just do you, boo.
Do you. Do fucking you, man.
She's really hard to watch, man. She picks a lot of fights for no reason. And that's another pet peeve of mine on reality shows. Because I've fucking been to that rodeo, and there are people that just pick fights for the camera time.
Yeah.
Puck definitely won it. Like, Puck, I did it one challenge. I did Battle of the Sexes back in 2002, maybe.
Yeah.
And that guy was just like, some of them are just wired to be attention whores and wired.
I freaked out when you took me to that one thing.
Yeah, Chris Abrega was producing those New York shows. New York Does Hollywood. And we did an episode of New York Does Hollywood.
So we show up, and I immediately was like, I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because the cameras, and then they're like, they're like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I'm just going to stand here. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not gonna say
but that
anything.
douchebag Johnny.
No, that's what I'm saying,
Johnny
dude.
Fairplay was
is
there,
that
and he
it
was
freaked me out,
causing
like
it.
how the people that have been on like 20 of them, how they operate.
Oh yeah.
Like, so that guy and another guy were like, "What's up, man?" And when the camera came on to them, they were like, "Yo, I'm ready to fucking fuck shit up tonight." And they did this whole thing. And then the camera went away, and they were like, "Anyways, what do you?"
Yeah, they're normal.
Totally
No,
normal.
that's what happens is that they see the cameras coming
Yeah.
and then they turn it on.
Yeah.
Turn on the asshole.
Yeah.
And I was on that one challenge I did.
That's a sad existence,
And
man.
it's the worst.
It's the worst.
And I fucking lasted a total of about 24 hours before I had a nervous breakdown. I started crying, and they take all the doorknobs off of the bathroom doors.
Yeah.
There was 2 bathrooms for like 20 girls, and I was just in there crying, like, get me the fuck off of this show.
It's bad.
I hated it.
You want to hear a Road Rules Real World Challenge clip?
It's hard to stomach. I hate these assholes. I hate a lot
You
of people.
manipulate and fucking sell your own goddamn mom down the river. Remember what Beth said? That's who you are. You're a fucking slimy, dishonest, manipulative, slutty little bitch who doesn't know if she likes dick or vagina.
Who do you know who that is?
I don't know who that is. I don't want to know who that is. It's such a fucking horrifying. And that's what the thing that you took me to, New York Does Whatever.
Yeah.
That guy, Fairplay, was talking to some girl who was on, I think she was on like a modeling show or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You fucking cunt."
Oh yeah, he
Remember?
was like yelling
And we
at
were
her
like-
in the backyard.
And
Like,
she was
why
like,
are you doing that?
And then he was like, "Anyways, whatever." I was like, "You just yell, you just call that girl a cunt for just standing there?" He's like,
Yeah,
"Fuck her."
that's what they do. They're like trolling for fights.
Yeah, they're the equivalent of like web people that troll.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like that leave comments to try to get responses.
I mean, back when I did Road Rules was in 1999, and that was a simpler time for reality television. I mean, our cast never really, we were fighting, but we weren't fucking, we weren't getting hospitalized for drug overdoses, we weren't, hitting each other. It was a very innocent time. So this is just bonkers now. These challenges, I watched part of it, the one that's airing now. They have the X's, where you hook up with your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend as a teammate. And it's just fucking sinister. I mean, these...
It's all to get like a crazy reaction from somebody.
Well, and also when I did that fucking one challenge I did, they were like, oh, we'll pay you. They don't even pay you a lot. They're like, oh, it's like $5,000 to do like 2 weeks or whatever. You're like, okay, well that sounds, I get to go where? Jamaica? Oh.
Yeah.
And then the prizes were like super, like, if you sit on a block of ice in a bikini, for as long as you can, we'll give you a bicycle. And I remember I was 26 years old and I was like, a fucking bicycle? Like, I can afford to buy one. I'm 26 now. Like, I don't need a fucking.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm straight. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Can I tell you a really good Eric Nies story though?
Yeah, that's the guy that was on The Real World.
Yeah,
that became like a. Remember he was a VJ for a while.
And then he did the grind.
And he did dance stuff too, right? He was a big dancer.
The grind. That's what it was called.
Right.
So here's the legend of Eric Nies. First of all, Eric Nies is known as a lifer in the Real World Road Rule circles.
Explain that.
A lifer is when you just do these challenges and you come back and like you're forever in the MTV juggernaut, the system.
Mm-hmm.
Another lifer is Mark Long, who's a super nice guy. Like I like Mark. I really shouldn't talk shit about him, but like yeah, guys like Eric Nies are just forever in the grind.
You just do it forever
of MTV. And here's a story I heard about Eric. I wasn't there to witness it.
Okay.
But on the challenge I did, there was a male villa, like where the guys lived, and then where the girls lived.
Yeah.
And I heard that Eric went into the swimming pool and was like, hey guys, block off all the other jets in the swimming pool. And they're like, all right. And they blocked off all the jets so that there was one super jet going.
Yeah.
And he put his ass up against the super jet and filled it with water and then got out of the pool and then shit on the side of the pool and like put shit and feces and yeah.
Really?
And he shit on like a statue and production was so fucking mad because once you shit in a pool, like you have to drain the pool. You can't just like go on. And so it was like it's a big story. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's
Eric Nies,
cool.
man. That's really cool.
That's Congrats. How they roll.
Thanks, Eric.
Oh yeah. And I went to Puck's wedding.
You went to Puck's wedding?
He got married on that challenge. That's how psychotic he is, though. He was like, oh, I want to get married on TV.
Like a Kardashian?
Yeah. And so we all had to go to Puck's wedding.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
very bizarre.
You want to hear more Tamar?
Yeah.
Here's some more of her highlights.
Y'all work. I'm scared to see how much this bag is. Do anybody want to guess?
Let me see.
I want to see. I'm still getting it. I don't give a damn. It's really difficult for me to go shopping with my sisters because I didn't want them to feel bad that they couldn't go and, drop 10 stacks or whatever it is.
She's so gross.
So disgusting.
You.
And also, if she feels bad that they don't know that they can't spend $10,000 when they're shopping. But I love when people like this talk about that. And there's other episodes where she talks about like how she takes care, like how she pays a lot to her mother and stuff. And then you want to go like, yeah, but none of that's your money. You didn't earn any
shit.
of it. So it's like, I get to do what I want. But let's be honest. Like,
Yeah.
You didn't earn any money.
Who's stacking checks in that relationship?
You're not
not Tamar.
No.
Yeah.
You are lying to yourself.com right now, Tamar.
Is on whatever they want. My favorite part of the show was when it ended because I wasn't a doo-wop queen anymore. I wouldn't make that face with that glue-looking stuff on your face. And I'm here in Bermuda singing doo-wop pop pop with Toni Braxton.
You know, in the Single Ladies video, Beyonce is wearing this French cut, tight black leotard with some fishnets. I mean, I did that first, but I'm just saying, that's sexy as hell.
God is grace, God is good. Lord, thank you for his food. Please don't let us get fat. Amen.
Amen.
The whole point of the matter is that it's a problem.
Tamar, you always have something to say, and then you always act like, and then it act like it's my fault. And then stop.
What are you talking about? Of course, Toni did not listen to me and went all crazy putting this tan stuff on. Now she look crazy, and that is not my fault. I didn't do anything.
Can I say something? It's not my fault.
It's always my fault.com. It's
So, anyways, this is all built up to one of the most recent episodes where she drops it on the family at a outing that she's going to sing at the Soul Train Awards.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that, and they were like, what? And she's like, oh, yeah, they asked for me to sing at a tribute to Gladys Knight at the Soul Train Awards. She talked a lot of shit about how good of a singer she is, right?
Right.
And she also
That's why
went
she doesn't
to
want to be a background singer.
Right. She
needs
hates
to be
being
the
a
star.
background singer.
Yeah.
She needs to be a star. She needs to be in front. And she also told that one vocal coach that she has Mariah Carey's range. I don't know. If you
All
remember
right. Yeah.
Like, what's your range? She's like, whatever Mariah Carey's range is.
Sure.
So, would you like to hear how she did at the Soul Train Awards?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Here you go. Here's a little sample of Tamar Braxton singing at the Soul Train Awards in a tribute to Gladys Knight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tamar Braxton.
You know you too hard. Nothing but love. You say, girlfriend, you know you look too far. Hey, around the world is fun. Cause I only want to show you what you mean to me. Every time I'm reaching out to you, I start to sing. Maybe trying to be like a sweet, sweet touch. I don't care.
I think it's pretty rough.
Yeah. All right. Enough.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Look,
man.
I don't sing. I don't pretend to be a singer. But that doesn't sound too hot.com.
That was not good.com, .org,
No.
.net,
No. That's hard.
blogspot.com,
Yeah.
Tumblr.
That's terrible.
Anyways,
Well, there you go, Tamar.
yeah, I don't know if anybody has any other inside scoop on Tamar, but
Well, she needs to practice, man. You can't just sing. She didn't sing for 2 years, she said.
yeah,
You can't do Soul Train Awards and sing for 2 years.
unreal,
or do vocal. She's a
Um,
fucking ass.
Anyways,
She's a horse's ass.
She's a fucking little shit, man.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we got a bunch of other stuff. We'll bring you that stuff on our next episode. But just so you know, there's going to be some real talk on the show.
Real talk, real talk. Fuck me, girl, fuck you. Real talk, real.
That's so ridiculous.
So ridiculous. All right, little mid-show break here. Don't forget to check out your mom's housepodcast.com. .com. And if you want to help support the show, a great way to support it is if you shop at Amazon. Go through the link on our page. You go to yourmomshousepodcast.com. There's a little banner there, and if you go through the Amazon link and you buy stuff there, there's a little kickback to us. It's pennies on the dollar, but shit, it always helps, man. So that's something you can do. You can also go to yourmomshousepodcast.com, go to our store, and order a Super Mommy Pack.
Oh, super.
A Where the Dudes At t-shirt. There's all kinds of stuff there, man. We sent out about a little batch of them today. T-shirts and Super Mommy Packs. So we're all caught up. If you want to hear a little Where the Dudes Out promo, well, here it is.
The wait is finally over. Philadelphia, Chicago, Cleveland, Miami.
I know you're gonna dig this.
You've been asking, and so have we. Seattle, Denver, Paris, Cairo. Where are the dudes at? Little mommies, you wanted it? You got it. The Where the Dudes At t-shirt is finally here. Go to TomSegura.com, click on store, and ask the question that only Casey can answer.
Where are the dudes at?
Be a mommy. Buy a shirt. Find the dudes.
There you go.
So good.
There you go. You can always, of course, you can find it at TomSegura.com. You can find it at ChristinaComedy.com.
Oh, right. And your mom's house
podcast.com. There it is. And the logos are still coming in. We're still looking at all of them. Thank you for submitting them. If you haven't submitted yet, The email to send them to is yourmomspodcast@gmail.com. Yourmomspodcast@gmail.com. It's yourmomspodcast@gmail.com. The logo is for this podcast. It needs to say your mom's house on it. It needs to say Christina Pazsitzky on it, and it needs to say Tom Segura on it. And other than that, you can do whatever you want. Any images you want.
Draw anything you want on there.
You draw it. You can take you can use photos. It can be complete nonsense. It can be abstract. It can be a period piece. It can be whatever you want.
Yeah.
There's some really, really cool ones that have come in. So we're gonna feature our top 5 favorite ones, and one of them is gonna be the official logo of your mommies.
That's exciting. I like it. I like that our listeners are involved in that creation process.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
It's a neat way to do it because you
pretty
guys
rad.
have been with us since the beginning, and now you can be a part of the show.
Yeah,
which is so much fun.
Look at you.
Look at you.
Look at you.
You're a baby gorilla. Is that Don Rickles? It's Artie Lang.
Yeah, I think so.
Look at you.
That's
You're
really
a
funny.
baby gorilla.
That's really funny.
I like Don Rickles, man.
Rickles is the shit. We got to get going soon. So
yeah, mommy.
We were talking about this, and I think we should address it. What is up with like the lack of etiquette you see everywhere now, man?
I know, man. Last time was the little airplane people, but
airplane people. First of all, what is the point? Why can't we figure out a better system for boarding?
Ugh.
Like when you get there and they go, "We're going to board by zones," please. Just board when they call your zone. How simple a request is that?
People lose their fucking minds.
And then they all just like gather around, and you're like, "Oh, are you zone 1? No, I'm zone 4, man." Well, why don't you fucking move right now?
Get in the
man?
back, motherfucker.
Stand in the back. Just wait. You're not going to get on.
No.
Stop acting like you're going to get on.
People act a fool. I'll tell you what happened to me. I won't say the city I was in, but okay, put it out. Should I tell the whole? I feel like I can.
Sure.
Well, there was an MC I was working with.
Yeah.
And as a headliner, you want to you understand that they're making significantly less money than you are that week.
Yeah.
And they're starting out. They're younger than you. So, this MC I had, I took them out and, paid for drinks and dinners and, for a few days in a row.
Yeah.
And the first couple of nights I was with this person, I was a little tipsy, so I wasn't paying attention to etiquette. And then the last night, I realized, this person, they never said thank you.
It's unbelievable.
And not that she or he or whoever owes me anything, because I give freely. But I'm saying that I feel like it's a common courtesy.
It is.
When somebody buys you a
Dude,
dinner,
it's crazy. It's
a drink,
crazy.
someone opens a goddamn door for
all
you.
that. A door opening. I hate when I open the door for people all the time and hold the door for all kinds of people.
Yeah.
Men, women, whatever. If I'm going into a building and I see people walking, definitely hold it for dudes.
Yeah.
And they don't say thank you. They just
Kills
walk
me.
in. I'll still do it. I'm not going to stop doing it. But what in the fuck? I also have a real pet peeve for people who don't say you're welcome.
Yeah, man.
Like, I hate when I go thank you and they just are like,
That's it.
It's like, no, I'll say it again. I'll be like, thank you. And they'll be like, yeah. I'm like, you're welcome is the fucking, do we not speak the same language now?
I don't know what the fuck. I mean,
why won't you give somebody at least the respect of saying you're welcome? They just said thank you.
You know what I think it might be? The technological age we're in, where everything's shorthand. You just text people. You don't even talk to people face to face anymore. I feel like all of this is just going out the window. People just grunt at you. Several times I open the door for somebody, or the person who's opening the door slams it on you, and they see you coming. We gotta live in a nicer world, man.
It's
We
unbelievable.
gotta be nice to each other. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Be fucking kind.
I know
Jesus
exactly
Christ.
what you're saying, man.
Fucking animals out there.
They're all over the place.
Yeah. Not our mommies, though. Not our listeners. You guys are much more polite, I hope. You gotta be nice to people. How much harder is it, I never understood that shit.
It is crazy. So here's a little suggestion. Just be nice to each other, man.
Yeah, be kind.
Be kind to each other.
Treat each other like you would your mommy.
Give a little love.
Yeah.
Is it that hard to
do like Oprah says and grab life by the balls whole hard. What season is that?
8.
That's what nobody was watching. That's why I don't know it. I never watched the season.
Some really good dancing in the opening. You know what that means? It means
Would
time for
you
Would You Rather.
rathers? What do we got, man? We got some listener ones.
Yeah, we got
I like this one better. It's a good time in my life.
This is
Yeah.
it's from Luke. Would you rather have a talking butthole that says like, "Whoa, man, better get to the bathroom stat," or a talking pee-pee hole that says dumb shit like, "It's hot down here," and it has a Mexican accent?
Oh, Mexican accent, people.
Yeah. How could you not want a Mexican accent? Is so much fun.
Oh, it's money.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Oh, I prefer the Mexican accent.
Yeah, because then it's like, hey,
Hey, fucker.
hey, fucker, hey, ese, hey, Holmes.
I like that. I want it to talk like a gangbanger, like from American Me.
We gonna fuck something or what?
Hey, yeah.
I don't
like
care
that.
if she says no.
I like it. Yeah.
Quiero tapatío.
Hey, fucker.
Thanks, Luke, for your submission.
Luke. Hey, man, what's calcules?
What's calcules?
Oh, that's from Stand and Deliver with Edward James Olmos. Hey, man, what's calcules? Edward James Olmos wasn't Mexican. Did you know that? He's Filipino.
Yeah.
And he played like
No,
super...
not almost.
No, I'm
Lou
sorry.
Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. And he played in La Bamba, Richie Valens. And he's not even Mexican, man. Lou Diamond Phillips. Filipino, best looking Filipino guy I ever seen.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather fight an enraged honey badger
Oh,
who has been
nasty
poked
honey
with a
badgers.
stick, with your face on it, so he connects you to pain,
Oof.
and you're in a burlap sack and you have to fight him? Or would you rather carry a bobcat, like a newborn baby that has been tranquilized, knowing that he'll wake up in 90 minutes, and the last feeling he had was a tranq dart hitting him? It's basically which animal would you rather deal with that enraged, a bobcat or a honey badger?
I'm not really familiar with the honey badger.
Doesn't fuck around.
But other than that video of the guy being like, that nasty honey badger.
Yeah.
Do they have claws the way cougars do?
It's much smaller. I think you're going to die quicker with the bobcat.
Oh, really?
I think so.
But you have a chance with the honey badger, right?
Well, I mean, you're in a little burlap sack. That thing's just going to be, fighting for its life.
Yeah.
I mean, your only chance, I feel like, with the honey badger is basically snapping its spine somehow, or maybe getting your hand around its neck in some way. But it's going to be just so ferocious.
Yeah. I like the honey badger because it's more of a mystery.
Yeah.
Because the cougar, I feel like I know the cougar's just going to maul my face.
Yeah.
And it's game over.
Well, the thing is, they're not both. I mean, this Would You Rather had a very specific burlap sack for the honey badger.
Okay.
And you're outside in the open with the bobcat.
Oh, okay. So you can kind of run.
I'm going with the bobcat. Here's 2 reasons.
Okay.
One of them is that I think it's a more advanced predator. It's a bigger, quicker animal, and that if I'm going to die or be in pain, it's going to be a quicker death with the bobcat.
Okay.
Secondly, that bobcat might just choose when it wakes up on its own to haul ass.
Yeah.
And just do something else and not kill me.
That's true.
I think
That's true.
I think
oh, shit. You may have converted me to your...
I think the Would You Rather, the other one, the honey badger is really going to fuck you up.
Well, because you're trapped in the bag, and I forgot that. So, Tom Segura, for once, I think your reasoning and logic has won me over.
Yeah.
I think I'm changing my mind now, and I'm going to go with the cougar.
Mm-hmm.
And that was because of your amazing deductive reasoning skills.
Yeah.
I'm going to go cougar.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for that submission. Would you rather... Sorry, this game is no fun if you don't,
Have the song in the background. I know, it's the best.
Would you rather ride in a 24-hour-long straight race, horseback race, bareback, or be in a series of 15-mile-an-hour low-speed car accidents for an hour straight.
Oh, God.
From all angles, non-fatal.
Oh, God. It's so annoying.
That is from Ryan Castro, McGarry Castro. Thanks, man. That's a fun one. That sounds
I hate
awful.
horses, though. I really hate horses.
I hate the fuck out of horses.
Yeah. They suck. They're not fun. I don't know why people think they're so awesome to play with. I mean, because they're fucking mean. I've been stepped on one before. And it hurts like fuck. Like, it's not fun.
Or low-impact car accidents. That would suck.
Yeah, that sucks too, though. Fuck, dude.
Over and over. You know what?
Ugh.
I think, God, it's really which one's going to nauseate you more and be less bearable.
I think I'm gonna, because I hate the horses so much.
Yeah, 24 hours bareback.
Horses are unpredictable to me, and they're shitty and they smell, and I don't like them. I'm gonna go with the car crash, and then just get used to it.
That's gonna suck so bad.
Yeah, I know.
That's gonna suck so bad.
I know.
I think I'm gonna take the horse. I think I'm gonna take the horse.
Fuck a horse, dude.
I know they do suck, man. I fucking hate them. God damn, that was a good one.
Yeah. Fuck horses.
Fuck horses, man.
I hate them. Hey, we didn't even bring up the fact about.
Oh yeah,
door.
man, that was really crazy.
Yeah, we didn't even tell you guys what happened.
Go ahead, tell them.
Well, we recorded that podcast about our neighbor and her voracious sex life, and then this morning, the morning after we recorded that, we went take out the trash, and there was a note on our door, and she basically apologized for all the sounds, but I couldn't read it. What did she say, Boo Boo?
It was like, hey, I just got noticed that like
oh my God,
that you can hear my my noise or whatever, my screaming, and I know.
But here's why I'm nervous. It's because now the confrontation, like, how do we respond now?
And she left us.
Fuck.
She left us a note.
Yeah.
That was like, fuck. It was really nice. That's a really nice note.
But it makes me uncomfortable because now we have to like talk about our feelings and like have a thing now. Like now we have to address like, yeah. Now we have to be like, hey, thanks for the nice note about you being loud.
Yeah, and that we can hear, and now she knows that we can hear her.
Yeah, and she knows we heard this night.
And I honestly thought that the note was going to be like, hey, so I listen to podcasts all the time. And I didn't know I lived next door to the mommies.
Yeah, huge fan of your mom's house. What? And she's like, I recognize myself in the audio.
Thank you for those audio clips that you played of me. Could you forward any requests that your listeners were?
I can't believe it. I hate this kind of confrontation.
I know.
It makes me so uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to deal with it now. You have to deal with it, please.
How do I deal with it?
Write her back or something. Don't you write it? Don't we have to write her back now? Like, how do you deal with it?
I think so.
I don't want to go over there and knock on the door and be like, hey, thanks for the note.
I know.
No, fuck me. I like the one. Yeah, she has to tell you how good it is. Yeah.
So I don't know. What should we write to her?
Fuck if I know. I'm not good at shit like this, man. I just avoid. I ignore. I don't like it.
All right, I'll write her something.
Okay.
Guys, thanks for listening.
Thanks, you guys. What should we write our neighbor?
Yeah,
Help
give us a
out.
suggestion. Suggestions should go to your mom's podcast at gmail.com.
How do we deal with this now? It's escalated.
Now that she knows that we know that she knows.
She has no idea.
I think I'm just going to tell her, like, look, we enjoyed it. Just turn it up a notch.
Yeah.
What do you really got?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah, I have the tiger. Let us hear it.
We want to hear you.
These walls are too thin.
I know.
Oh, that's my least favorite sound on the planet. Gargling.
All right.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good.
See you guys.
Gross.
See you guys soon. And,
yeah.
Thanks for listening.
It was fun. Thank you guys.
Love you.
Until next time, we love you, mommies.
I know what boys like. I know what guys want. I know what boys like. I've got what boys like. I know what boys like. I know what guys want. I've seen them looking.